so dumb. So fucking dumb. Anyways, we're back. And this shit's stupid. Yes. Sorry, I'm just laughing. Because this is so stupid. Like, legitimately, fuck you, TikTok. You are fucking garbage.
Well, hello.
What's that? You do. Nothing. You do fucking nothing.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
I think any stuff has that on it. Flaming rampage. Incendiary fissures. Exactly the same. What a fucking joke. Anyways. Imagine. Just imagine. I know, just fucking thing. So. 75. I got a week-long ban from live. They rejected my appeal like within like 30 seconds. Because it's well, the problem is that here's the issue with TikTok. All of their moderation is done via AI.
Come with me.
And it looks for words and pattern of words. So if you say things that are vaguely insulting and contain certain words, it will automatically just give you dings. And then it'll have AI go back and re-review them, and they'll just go. And I'm like, the fact that you took whatever I said out of context, considering all I was doing was talking about how fucking stupid Nintendo is, and you took it as I'm harassing or bullying someone when all I'm doing is bad-mouthing a company. Yeah, it's like, fuck you. Yeah. They got more money than I'll ever have. Like, they don't give a shit. It's not going to influence their sales or cause them not to get things just because I talk shit. It's even funnier when the ban goes into effect in 2 days. It's like, cool. Sure, a whole week. Womp womp. Get fucked. Because I've gotten dinged a number of times and had my comments on shit taken down because, like, I say things and they're like, no! So I just started using elite speak and it doesn't do it because it's like, that's not a word. That's letters and numbers. It's not, it's gibberish. And I'm like, you're so fucking stupid. You use an O or a 0 instead of an O and the system's like, nope, nothing wrong here. But what's really stupid is like, and a lot of people get real pissed off about, is that like people will literally straight up say like some Nazi shit or some real awful things and they never get dinged for hate speech even if you report them. They're like, no, this is fine, there's no violations. I'm like, what is wrong with whatever system you're running here for like your moderation? Yeah, so I'm just like, you're a joke of a fucking thing. But like, I've seen a lot of people just YouTube. Yeah. Yep. I know they finally added Kick to Streamlabs. I'm just like, Kick is so garbage. So it's supposed to be a platform like if you meet enough criteria, like they pay you like literally an hourly wage. Like you can actually make like it can actually be a job as long as you're meeting certain criteria. Like you're streaming long enough hours, you know, have enough viewers, blah 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 blah. They'll literally just like straight up pay you like $10 an hour to stream. Which, you know, I mean, it's like, think of it like server pay. It's like, we're gonna give you this an hour, but you still get, you know, whatever tips and everything else that comes in. Yeah, like you get all that on top of it, but you get like an hourly wage. It's supposed to give you an easier way to monetize being a streamer. But I'm just like, that's fine. I just meh. But I'm just like, whatever. Yeah. Sure. Well, okay. Yeah. I mean, you helped pick the driver is the argument. You're not driving the bus, but you picked the driver, and now the driver's decided that it's going into the river, and now that is your fault. That's on you. Welcome to how capitalism and overconsumption works, dummy. I'm not buying I'm not gonna buy. I said. You're like, what? What did I tell you when I said I wanted a Lexus? What year did I tell you? Did I say it 2030? No, I didn't. Yeah, it's annoying, but you know. I mean, all things considered, I'd wager it's not going to go right, but you know, I'm of the camp that if things go well, fucking good, because we all win if things go well. But if they don't, then it's kind of like, well, now what? Because you know, it's like. Well, the problem is most companies don't want to eat it themselves, so they pass it along to the consumer. I think when people are already strapped as it is, and then it's just like, well, considering how shitty and greedy everyone got during COVID, it wouldn't be surprising if companies did just go, yeah, we're not going to touch a dime of this, everyone else is going to. Because who's going to stop them? I don't know what that is. So I'm going to go no. Yeah, that's recent. It's like, yeah, it's, you know, it's bad if you gotta finance your Chipotle burrito, you know? Well, it's through, what is it? Um, the one that does zero interest if you do it in like 4 payments or whatever. Yeah. But still, please don't finance your DoorDash. I know it gets stupid when you go from I have $10 of food, why is this order $30? Don't. Yeah. Yeah. They do also do that for a lot of places. Like you can still do that through DoorDash, like order pickup. And the nice thing is like sometimes it'll have a lot of restaurants that don't normally offer that. Or it'll make it easier. I mean, I've done it a number of times, but usually it's because I'm either A, in a place I don't fucking know, or B, I want to try something random. I have reasons for doing it, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, go east if you have to, but don't go west. Oh god. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they caused a lot of problems though during all of that, because they were like charging restaurants like a stupid amount to even be involved, and like then they were taking like a bigger cut, so like restaurants started upping their prices so they weren't taking a hit on doing fucking DoorDash like sales and shit. It was like, that's messy. I don't know, I'm just... Towards the people that you can murder! Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for swinging in. I appreciate you. You're so cute. That's a gate. The new GTA is going to cost way more than it should. Well, I'm irritated because I know it's just going to be a glorified vessel for GTA Online 2.0. That's what I'm mad about. Will it be good? Sure, but, you know, it's going to be worth it for people like you who will play through the story a bunch of times to make it, to get their entertainment dollar per hour value. But there's a lot of people like me who, you know, I'll play through the story once, and because I've experienced the story, like, I'm not going to get the same magic out of it a second time. You know. Thanks for showing up here. I appreciate you. Too much time. He acts like GTA Online hasn't been around for, what, a fucking decade? Yeah, exactly. If you can't get to level 100 in 12 years, son, you haven't played the game enough. Right? Like, I mean, I'm like probably like level 30, but meh, you know, I don't. It's cool. But how are you gonna enjoy the show, buddy? Oh no. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I think it's always hard, and there's always growing pains when, you know, you change singers especially, let alone like any other band member that's vital to the group. But, you know, when it's a vocalist and people idolized Chester as much as they did, like, those are some massive shoes to fill. Yeah. It doesn't have the same vibe. Yeah. That's cool. Going to a show like June, but it's up in Detroit. that's lightweight work for you. Yeah. That's usually the I'm ready for bed now. Like the fucking bed. What's your sleep number? 18. What? That's my number. Shut up. Oh, man. What level are we doing? 100? Yep. Yeah. But I mean, if you have the group that can do it with the same... Yeah. Like when we did this, like, what, last week or whatever, and we had the group, we were doing 110s, and it was still going just about as fast. I was like, alright. That's fine. Eight's usually the safe time. Adamfall is fun, but it's like a very slow-paced game. Like, you have to be very careful if you're playing on pretty much any setting, really, but it's kind of a... You kind of have to figure out most of it for yourself. Like... Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's cool. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, I'm almost done with it. It's not very long, so... Yeah, it's not a very long game. Like, I think I'm like 15 hours in. I've probably got maybe another 5 left. I mean, probably, because, like, so, I know you've been watching somebody else play, like, there's different factions that you can help and, like, try and bargain with them to help you get the fuck out of this place. Like, there's a paramilitary group, there's, like, a couple of scientists, like, there's some random-ass people that are like, you're like, if I help you, will you get me the fuck out of here? And they're like, yeah, and, like, there's also, like, the phone that rings, and when you pick it up, they're like, don't fucking trust any of these people, you should only listen to me. I'm like, oh my god. But, really, like, I mean, it's very Cold War-esque, because it's like, you know, post a nuke going off or something. You're not 100% sure because like literally when you start, like they're just like, you wake up here, you don't know what's happened. Here's a security card. Go find this place that I'm not gonna tell you where it is. Good luck, bye. And like off you go. It's decent size, but like there's no fast traveling, so you have to walk everywhere. And because the like extra stat on it, like the thing that makes them different instead of like stamina, like you have your heartbeat, like your heart rate. So if that goes too high, like you can't aim as well, and like you run out of breath, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. I mean, like there's obviously skill points that you can put in to make it so it doesn't affect you as much, but yeah. Shooters. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Shame that. Well,
Ubisoft's gone down a long way. Yeah. No. Well, the problem is that they put so much on it and they're just like, we need it to be like a fucking massive success, and it's just not. Because yeah. And it's like, you know, what do you expect? With quadruple A games. No one else is doing quadruple A games. Just Ubisoft. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Well, no. It is not, but the problem is that they get all these, well, they get all these fucking investment firms who aren't gamers telling them what they need to have the games do, and it's like, you're not the audience, you don't fucking know, and they're just like, make it pretty. Well, what about literally anything else about the game? Make it pretty. It's like, oh my god. Mm-hmm. Ow. Yeah. It's like, part of their charm is that they're only like 30 frames, my guy. It's fine. They don't need to be 60 frames. But that's just it. Everyone's so obsessed with being able to say it's 60 frames in 4K, and they think that's what makes it a good game. I'm like, no, it's not. Only fucking weird, like, PC people and elitist twats think that it has to be 4K and over 60 frames. I'm like, literally, your eyes can't tell over 45. Some people can tell between 45 and 60, but it's not a big difference. And over 60, it doesn't fucking matter. Unless you're a dog, then that's a real wild experience. Well, their frames per second is so much higher than us, like, TV looks like a PowerPoint to them, and I think that's wild. So, like, when I'm watching TV, I'm like, how's that presentation going there, bud? He's, like, staring at the screen, I'm like, eh. He's like, this is fucking weird. Yeah. I think I already uninstalled it. I'm like, it's just, I mean, it's like another Overwatch game. So, hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Like, that genre, I don't know. I don't think, yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's a new game coming out that seems interesting, but I probably will never play it. And it's basically, I forget what it's fucking called, but it's like Rainbow Six Siege. So it's like that style game, 6v6, right? And there's like, you know, one team attacking, one team defending. But the thing is, the maps are all procedurally generated, so people can't just learn the map. Yeah. And it yeah, so there's that, and then like each side has different equipment, which is kind of cool. And like every couple weeks they like completely swap out the base map that it generates off of, so like you literally like there's never going to be like a divide of new player versus like who's been playing it for 2 years versus someone who just started yesterday. Like, you're not going to have more map knowledge. It's just hope for the fucking best. You might know your loadouts better and, you know, things like that, but how to use it in that map is not going to be, you know, an advantage for you. Which is good, because I think some games need that, because if you're new and you just try to like play into a game and it's like, oh, you're with all people who are taking a break from ranked and they're just playing casual, and there's someone who's been playing since launch and they know every point on the map and what character to use for their loadout on that map, and it's like, fucking vomit, you know, because you're gonna get annihilated and you're never gonna want to play. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They have a very toxic fan base. And I think they're just mad because of how much money they've spent on that fucking game. Oh yeah, like there was like that spin-off game that was zombies. Yeah, I played a few rounds of that. That was pretty cool, but I feel like Division was part of that sale thing that Ubisoft just did. They did a Yeah, they created a studio with an investment from Tencent that the studio's literally just gonna make Assassin's Creed Division and something else. Like, it's a studio just for making like their biggest franchises. I'm like, so what are you gonna do? They don't do. You gonna make another Splinter Cell? Yeah, buddy? You're never making another Splinter Cell, you cowards. Sam Fisher will never see the light of day again. A lot of these studios do have big IPs that they just sit on, and it's depressing because, like, part of me... Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. As the kids say, the spiritual successor, where you give it a completely different name, but it has the same kind of mechanics. Yeah. I don't know. I think a lot of them, they just don't want to, like, tarnish the franchise name like some games do, where they put out the new one and it's like, this is complete ass. It's like, oh, I'm looking at you, Army of Two Devils Cartel. Saints Row. Yeah. See the next game that Sony decided they're remastering for no reason? They're doing Days Gone. I was like, bro, you had a hard time convincing yourself that that game was a success and you're gonna fucking remaster it? Like, why? Yeah, like that's what I hear. It's like a good game, but at launch, like it didn't meet their expectations. They're like, well, I guess fuck this game. Nobody wanted it. And it gained a cult following, and yeah. When it finally opens up for you to go actually explore. Because I've seen some really cool stuff get done in that game, like in some clips, and I was like, that looks pretty dope. But it's kind of like when they're like, oh yeah, here's Last of Us remaster, and now they're like, here's Last of Us Part 2 remaster, and I'm like, what are you fucking doing? And they're like, we're remastering all of our games because we don't want to give you backwards compatibility. We want you to buy it at full price again with slightly better graphics. I'm ripping on all of the studios today because I'm angry. Oh yeah, Warner Brothers, because they shuttered most of their shit because they hate money, apparently. What am I doing? Yeah, it's like, we don't want money. We don't want to make Hand Over Fist money by giving you another Shadow of Blank. Yeah, you can literally make anyone the character. Like, make it not Max. It doesn't matter. Like, is it in a desert? Is there cars? Is everyone angry about gasoline? Like, it's fine. Yeah, just let me beat people, find like 7 bullets, and go, I need to save these forever. And trick out my car, and like, who cares? You were angry. If you didn't just choke out the person because, you know, you had 3 shotgun bullets, you were big mad. Yep. Yeah. You're like, you get all the... You're catching all this heat. I'm betting on green. I didn't even know you could do that. High risk, high reward. What? Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like, I don't think you understand the level right now. He's got to go. Yeah. But if you were careful with it enough, by the time you got to the end, you had a nice little stockpile. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it It'll get you. I played through that game in like a week. Like, I don't think I 100% did it. Yeah. Yeah, remaster that. I'm okay with that. But I've always been a firm believer that remaster should either A, be an update for the game if it's not that old, because you're just updating the graphics anyway. It's not like you're remaking the whole fucking thing. And to be like a $20 upcharge or whatever, kind of like they were doing when New Gen came out, and they're like, here, we'll give you the New Gen edition that has like the better graphics for like a $10 upgrade. It's like, okay, I can get behind that. But for them to charge a full price for the exact same game, but for it to be, you know, like, yeah. 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 And they don't want a bad name on it. They don't need to have a bad name because of somebody else. Nice. Yeah. I don't know. Kind of like everyone is fully expecting them to announce a Oblivion remake this year. Well, they haven't done anything with Oblivion, so it's like, well, at least it's not Skyrim, I guess. But the rumor is that they're doing it because they're actually remaking it in Unreal, so it'll be in a new engine, and they're gonna use that as the basis. They're gonna use it as a basis to finally start working on Elder Scrolls 6, and I'm like, that is so fucking stupid, but I'm not surprised if that's true. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, everyone wanted to argue with me about Bethesda's game engine. I'm like, they've literally run the same one since Morrowind and just keep stacking on top of it. Like Starfield's on the same fucking engine as goddamn Morrowind. Like, yeah. Yeah, because it's the same goddamn engine they've been running on for 20 years. That's why it still looks the fucking same. The fighting is sluggish. And I'm like, it fell short, and they've. Please no. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think they waited too long to release that, and everyone's like, literally, we need a new Fallout or a new fucking Elder Scrolls, and you gave us Starfield, and it's not great. Like, it's fine, but like, I beat it as much as one can beat the game, but I got irritated with it because the shit that they have in it is kind of dumb. Yeah. Well, here's what I didn't like about it. I was fine with literally everything else on it, and the fact that they put out the mods as fast as they did for it for people to play with, I was kind of like, that's. But fine. My biggest. Sure, I'm gonna look at my tree. My biggest issue that I found with it was the fact that they decided that they were going to give you special powers that you could unlock via these temples, but the temples, there's only so many in a playthrough. So if you want to unlock more powers and upgrade the powers that you have to get to the end of the game after you find all these parts, and then basically New Game Plus, and then go find all the temples again, and repeat over and over till you can max them all out. And I'm like, that's such a dumb fucking way to do this. What? Why? I'm like, cause fuck you, I guess. For real, it's like that's kind of a shit reason. And they're like, yeah, well, deal with it, pussy. I'm like, my thing is not stealth. I don't know why I have stealth. Well, like my build, like specifically had me put shit into dust devils, so yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, yesterday, man. Yeah, he was a good actor. Yeah. I got to if you're killed. Modify my tree a little bit. No, I'm good. I'm ready. I just.
Greetings. How shall I do? More there than I thought.
More there than I thought. Whoosh. Oh man. The update comes for Monster Hunter comes out tomorrow at fucking 10 o'clock our time. I will not. Well, yeah. On Saturday. Aqua. It's like, what a cute sentiment.
Oh, hello. Not a bad pull. Shame that. All finished, are you?
I forge what still hammer sings on your return.
It's like, shh, don't. Just don't even pretend. It's fine. Just go. Do you have any games after 11? Hey, friends. Hope you're all doing well tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Just fucking about helping me get to 300. I'll never get to 300 because I like myself. Hey, my luck out. You might not have a game. Hey, go home. Go back. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna go see you need much longer. Alright. I'm gonna go run over here and do a whisper so I can finish off this bar. Because I'm sitting at 9 out of 10. I'm like, fuck me. Because I was doing stuff earlier when I was waiting for you to finish up. It's like, alright, cool. And I was like, now I'm one shy. Some blue shit. There you go. You there! Die! Taste Boot! For my sequel to Das Boot. I don't think you understand. When I hit 300, it's gonna take me everything not to just uninstall this fucking game.
It is done.
For next season. Next season's in like 3-4 weeks. Just under 4 weeks. We've got 1,000,000 monsters to go hunt. And Papa needs a new pair of shoes! Yeah. Frenzied. Oh yeah, the frenzied stones or whatever. Okay. Yeah, we can look for some frenzied. Oh, of your crowns? Yeah. Oh, I'm ready, steady. Let's fucking go punch some things in the face. Alright. I guess. I'm a man, and I can change if I have to, I guess. One singular sensation. Do 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 do. My friend is listening, so for that, goddamn dungeon. When you're helping other people, you don't get to go at your own pace. Oh, being supportive. Nobody's been listed. Oh my god. Oh look, 1 and 2. They're both higher than me, so. Going in! I don't know what's happening, but getting a lot of traffic tonight, and I appreciate it. Even if you don't press follow or say hi, I appreciate lurkers. You helped me out with my hours watched. Explodey! Alright, Mr. Torg. Explosions! I just saw they're getting ready to put Ultimate Edition of Borderlands 3 on Game Pass. Like if I didn't already own it. But South of Midnight comes out soon, so I'm excited for that. because the whole premise is 90% of it's RNG, so it's kind of like, eh. Yeah. Yeah. Borderlands 2 is good. I don't know, like, I think Borderlands has a niche, like, appeal to it. In my opinion. I don't know you, I don't know if you're gonna do your job. And then just naked ass man got fucking Jesus in the, and he quit. That's why. And he was only at 269, so I don't know why he was complaining. Oh, yeah. What the fuck? Sir. He's gonna wait at the beginning, he's not even gonna help. But... Alright, sometimes that throws me because I'm like, following the dot, and then like there's other dots. I'm like, oh god, which dot is it? And I have to like look over at your name, like, who are you? Who are you? I was watching an interview with the guy who voices Zim. He was talking about that whole bit that you really like. Then why are you ugly? That thing. That was improvised. He's like, you know, the part with like, you're ugly when you lie, dude. And he's like, then when he said, I'm not lying, I just threw it out there. I was like, so good though. I'm like, that's so fucking good though. I like him. He's a nice dude. And a very funny voice actor. Ooh, an artillery shot. I'll take it. Yeah, I think we might be able to bump this one up between you and that Arthdal guy. Yeah. Nothing personal, but... Why are you green? You can't just ask people why they're green. My brother in Christ. Do you really think you're... belong here? You have one?
So many ways I can kill you.
Sure, jam. There we go. I can survive a 110. Yeah. It's like, it doesn't do anyone any good if it takes 10 minutes to do the fucking thing. It's like, you're not looking at it logistically. It's like, yes, per run it's more experience, but if you can do more on a lower one in the same amount of time, and that number equals am, but not in like a I need to gear my character. I'm at a, you know, it's my second character. It's fine. Always interested to see how they overhaul Seal. Alright. I'm gonna fuck off and do a druid again. Maybe a necro. Maybe a necro. I do like playing necros. They're fun. You're gonna like the beat. I guarantee it. Not a single one with an affix on it. I'm out of here. Fuck this place. It's like, never mind, I guess. Damn. This should give you a little more of a boost. Last 2 skill points. Yep. You're on your last 2. Like, if I can get it tonight, that'd be sick as shit. I've seen 300 happen. Great. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. I will happily help you with your achievements. Yeah. Plus, it's nice since patches aren't going to add achievements, so I don't have to worry about any of that. Typically, they don't. I love seeing people complain about games that clearly aren't for them. Like, I've been watching people complain about Adamfall, and I'm like, not every game is for every person. Yeah. Yeah, slower paced games, like, either you can enjoy them or you can't. Like, I enjoy it because I'm playing on an easier setting so I can actually get through it and check it out the actual game. Like, if I've, like, what's weird is, like, the recommended difficulty setting is the second from the highest. I'm like, absolutely not. I'm like, no. Like, it had 4 difficulty settings lower than the recommended and only 1 higher than the recommended. I'm like, no. But I got mad, though, because, like, on the main menu, they're like, there's, like, a DLC menu you can go into. And it's like, there's a couple of packs, and then there's going to be a story DLC. I'm like, why are you talking to me about a story DLC? You just put this game out. Please don't talk to me about that. Why are you trying to put a toothbrush on my sink? You know? We don't know each other. That's fine. Yes, I do. D is right. You what? Ugh. I use max life, armor, and resist all. But mostly max life and resist. I see regular boots. Yeah, I think it's like my helm and my chest are like my own uniques, and I have a Uber on a ring. I think. That's what I thought. Oh, and gloves, because I have my fucking fate. Nate's coming out to visit in like July or August. He's just coming to hang out, and then we're gonna have a D&D party and have some people over and play Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. I think that's it's the you don't care to learn part that actually matters, because I played once and it was at my bachelor party, so, and that's now just shy of 7 years ago. 7 years ago next week. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's an excuse to hang out with your friends and bullshit for a night. I mean, how long would, you know, well, I guess look at it this way. How long would fucking Xenogears take you if you only played for like 4 hours a night once a week? That's what, like, yeah, like that's kind of how you have to equivalent it. Like, you know, because you're only getting so much done a night. So. I'm coming, Billy. Who asked you? Pulling out your inner Samuel L. Jackson. I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. Boop. Sometimes you gotta give them the big old boop. And then they don't give you good loot, so you fucking leave. Got 13. Do it too.
Wow. Not a bad pull, that.
One of them like went and repaired, I think, or did something, or hit their fucking box, because it only holds like 10 items or whatever. Like, I don't care about that part. I say, I know I accepted. I did my goddamn job. Stupid first pull. Out of the way, Peck. It happens. Yeah, it gets very not kid-friendly towards the later seasons. Oh. Yeah. The Lich episodes are fucking wonky. They're creepy. I don't remember off the top of my head. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of those later ones get very fucking cerebral, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, who said this was for kids? It's like, fair. Another one. Reasonable. I just get frustrated when they're like, yeah, it's 3 seasons, like 4 episodes a season. You're like, I will fucking kill you.
Hello.
Kind of like how I used to be really excited about Stranger Things, and now it's been like 5 years since the last season, and we still don't have the last one. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, yeah, it's always been planned to be a 5-season show. I'm like, cool. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Yeah. But I don't know. Like, I get annoyed when seasons, like, shows take too long. Incredibles? Oh, okay. Yeah, and as I'm saying, Incredibles was like the Pixar superhero movie. What season are you on? Yeah, I'm not caught up. We watched the first season, just haven't watched it since. Because they took like 2-3 years, and I'm just like, I can't wait 2-3 years between seasons. I'm like, and it's not because. You know. Yeah. Look at my muscles! Credits. I get it. I saw like the first 3 Expendables movies. I get it. Yeah. And it's not because they're well-made movies. You think this is a good movie? That's not what I said. Yeah. Yeah. There was no point past like the first like 2. For what? No. Why? Because why not? No, no, why? I need to know why. This is not a why not anymore. It's always fun hitting them with the splat. Ooh, in progress. Get there. It's fine. It's fine. I think they're just emptying the box now. Word. I've seen a lot of random spikes in traffic on my Twitch tonight. Yeah. Which is surprising. Yep. Totes. Or there's just not a lot of people playing it, so it's putting me towards the top. You run the risk of, like, it's one of those risk-reward things where if a lot of people are playing it, you could be towards the top, but if there's no interest in it, no one's going to see it anyway. Good times. Because white men can't jump. That's what a movie taught me. Was I too young for that movie? She left, and for the best. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was a whole thing. Always is. God damn it. Just let me die. Nope. Giving her dogs raw chicken. Now, just fucking acting right. Yeah. Which would be fine if, well, you know, because, you know, wolves out in the wild, they eat raw food, so it's fine, right? Yep. I'm aware.
Give raw meat to a dog and it's fine. Yeah. It's annoying because my dogs are allergic to chicken, and she would feed her dog outside, who would take her food and just wander off with it and not always eat it, so my dogs for the like, I found this and I don't know what to do with it. He's like, let's fucking go. He's like, I gotta hit. He's like, I've got 3 weeks to hit fucking 10 more levels. I mean, maybe? 11 levels in... You'd have to do a level every 2 days. At that level, that's gonna be a lot of time per day. Yeah. So, maybe you can do a level a day for the first few days. If you have that kind of time. Sure, but... Although I suppose it also would go faster if you're also... That's the hard part. Getting a group that can run it. consistently at a good speed. Smashing all the things. He's like, no, kill them. We're all boss spawning soon. Okay. That was the point of a barbarian. Just press your buttons. Fucking all of them. Press your 5 shouts and then just spam a button. It's fine. That's right. We've got 2 other people for that. It's fine. One drink. I don't want to drink. That's not the point. I avoided every other explosion and then just randomly hit him with one. Oh no, not 30 seconds removed from the mastery timer. What will we do? We're fucking polishing off these 110s in no time. I don't even know why I'm picking up this fucking stuff. Well, you don't need any. You just need experience. I mean, I'd wager you could probably bump it up a little more if you wanted. Sure. Same. Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. Through this pit I'm strolling. Sorcerer's cleaning up on the other section of the map. He hasn't even come through the portal yet. I want to care about my damage, but I just don't. I've seen top of the mountain. So I'm amazed that you still bother to empty out your homes. Like, you know, you don't really need the loot, so it's like, So you have 1.5 to go. Or just under 1.5 to go. Just as fast. No reason to fucking jinx it. Ruining it. Going up higher. Exactly. That's how I feel about my build. Hammer! What? Hammer! You call me when you drop something with more than one goddamn affix. Bye. Interrupted my portal. Hell yeah, buddy. Just under that, yeah. Because they're taking like 2-3 minutes a pop. You definitely won't be up till like 3 a.m. getting it done, which will be nice. And thank fuck. Enough sleepless nights because of this game. And for what? I know you get an achievement at least. Yeah, it should. If not, you get an achievement and a mount, so there's that at least. I just want it to be Diablo. Just ride around on his shoulder. just get Mephisto in his wolf form as a mount. Now that'd be dope as shit. Do that for 300, come on. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. I hope you're doing well tonight. Tagging me and shit. Look at you. You're so fancy. Good, glad you're doing well. The hottest button to button. That song is such a fucking earworm. Like, it gets stuck in my head often. Yeah. Well, you know, because he's got, like, he's one of those, I've got, like, 19 bands people, so. Yeah. White Stripes Jack White, back on tours. I think there's like one or two others. Also struggle when you like a singer that does that, because then it's just like you hit like fucking Bjorn from Soilwork with his like 19 bands. Fucking Todd from Dog Fashion Disco, he's got like 4 bands. I'm like, what is happening? What frames? Do you have frames? Just spewing out fucking explosive things all the time, like, what's happening? I don't know. Just hang in there, buddy, it's okay. You got this. We only got like 2 or 3 more hours. And then we don't have to look at this game for at this rate, you might not, yeah. You're like, if I could be done by the time you finish your stream, that'd be sick as fuck. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's gonna, I think a big part of it is just gonna come down to what instances we get. Because the ones with better mob density are gonna help a lot. Problematic! Why aren't you fancy? Bye! Oh, man. Oh, my squiddly spooch. Oh, man. Yeah. There, yeah. Yeah. Keep you busy if you like Monster Hunter. If you don't like it, you're just not gonna have a good time. Yeah. Apparently now the fucking biggest game on like Steam is fucking Schedule 1, which is like a cheap indie knockoff of like GTA, where you have to build drug empire. Yep. That's like the #1 game on Steam right now. And Monster Hunter's like 4th. Apparently we're getting a free DLC pack for them hitting 10 million in sales. They're fastest selling, yeah. Yeah, because them doing 10 million in sales is impressive since World maxed out at 21 million. So it's already reached like half of them. Oh shit, a raid! Hey! How's it going? Yeah. It's been out a month, okay. Yeah, well, it's sold half as much. Jesus, okay. Oh, that's a big raid. Hello, friends. I appreciate you being here, because I keep my friend on mute because he says some weird, silly shit sometimes. I lost like half of my. Stream is going better now that you're all here. I got a week-long ban off of TikTok today for bad-mouthing Nintendo from their Nintendo Direct today. Aw, shucks. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, I am being rated. It's nice. I haven't been rated in a good minute. I was talking about how their new moves were not it from their Nintendo Direct. And they're just like, you can't badmouth corporations. You're talking, that's bullying. I'm like, it's Nintendo? It's not. I'm just playing this to help my buddy get to 300 so he can not have to play Diablo 4 anymore this season. I'll never grind to 300, but, you know. I am that friend who will help you do that kind of silly shit if you need it. Oh god, he ran the other way! But yeah, welcome. I'm boring as shit, chicken. It's a lot of dad jokes, musical reference, and bullshit here. It's like hanging out with your annoying big brother. Because I'm an old ass man. There's something you can say, but you can say pretty much anything you want here. All I ask is don't make it awful, because I try to have a very inclusive space for people to be. So as long as you're not saying awful, ignorant things about people, you can have whatever kind of opinions you want. As the kids said, had to make a pee-pee. Good for you, Rodfather. Goddamn mess. You're a mess, but that's okay. Well, I definitely appreciate you hanging out, and whoever hits the follows, very kind of you. I'm trying to get my times up because I have to. Yeah, it's been a struggle, but it's okay. I have fun hanging out. I do this for fun. It is not a. I am not monetized pretty much anywhere, so it's a passion project. You know, I think my thing is, like, I don't like to ask for that help. I just kind of figure if people want to hang out, they'll hang out. If they want to follow, they'll follow. I have a very hard time asking people to, you know, like, subscribe. Like, that's not who I am. I'm like, if you want to hang, I'm here. We can chill. We can, like, I've spent, like, a whole stream just BSing with, like, one person the whole time just because we were talking about whatever random nonsense. Like, that's just kind of, the vibe is you're hanging out with your friends. That's where I'm at. Yeah, the average viewership, it's, like, I don't know. It's usually just me with my phone and my PC going, I got 2! Then every once in a while, if I can get my buddies in, they hang out. My wife stops by every once in a while. My dog's there. You gonna make it, Sonny Jim? You gonna be 300 one of these days. Today's that day, but, you know, one of these days. It's gonna be legend. Wait for it. Now we can't say the other part until you hit 300. Even if you have, if it's after my stream and you have to text me, if you just say dairy, I'll know. But yeah, it's just my average viewers. I'll get there someday. Exactly. And I thank you. Like, I'm not really great at games, so I don't have that draw. I'm just kind of, I'm funny sometimes. I tell a lot of stupid dad jokes and make really bad puns. So if that's what you're into, that's what's up. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Like, I had a decent following on Facebook, and then the way that they just kind of stopped pushing out people that weren't paying them, I was just like, I gotta get out of here. So I tried focusing more on Twitch, and Twitch doesn't have discoverability really for smaller people. As you can see by like the number of follows I have, I think about like 100 maybe, give or take. So it's just like, nah, we don't know you, and I'm like, yeah, that's my purse, it's fine. So I'm just, cause I feel corny as fuck trying to hype myself up. I'm just an old nerd, man. That's fucking wild. Yeah, like, I had fun with it for a while, and then, like, everyone else that was on it all bailed, and I don't know. I tried doing TikTok, and it was like, I don't think I'm the right age group for TikTok. You know, I'm 40. I don't, you know? I'm not hip. I'm not cool. I'm a cringy millennial, or whatever the kids say we are. But yeah, I left Facebook and the monetization that I had there a long time ago. Yeah, you should, and especially since it's supposed to be going away on Friday, you know? So when they gave me a week-long ban for bullying Nintendo, I was like, sure, Jan. Okay. Told my wife about it, she just laughed. I'm like, what else am I gonna do? Complain? Like, they don't have an actual customer service group you can talk to. As far as I've ever found. So mostly I'm just hearing on YouTube. You know, I figure if one of them pans out, I'll focus more on it, but in the meantime, it's not hard to... You know. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've tried some of the other ones that can do it for free, but I'm just like, you want to beat on my computer, and I don't need that in my life. I have to work at 9 to 5. I don't have the money to be throwing at my stream all the time. I put what I can do it. If the money brings itself in to throw back into it, I will do that, but I'm not gonna throw all my money at it and hope. I got bills to pay. I'm an old man. Hit him, Granddad! Hit him! Oh, he's been kind enough to at least have me tabbed. Hey, I appreciate my lurkers. Helps me out. Gives them background noise, and everybody wins. Goddamn right. Out of me, I'll talk to them. Mostly it's me talking to myself, and that's okay. I am very much an introvert. Which is a trip for me. Oh. Yeah, they're like, we gotta go! They're like, get him done! Get him to 300. So he can yell, this is Sparta, and throw his controller across the room. Kick a pillow or something. Uh-huh. Getting real tired, boss. Yeah, I don't know how anyone would go to 300 multiple times unless they just literally have nothing else that they play. I like myself a little bit, and that's why I'm just like, I'll help you get to 300, but... yeah. Excuse me. You want to give me a full refund because I'm hit max level? Well, I guess I don't hate you now. Would never happen in a million years because stupid Waller, no one likes you. Don't do that. Just want to press the buttons to make the big explosions. Ruining my fun. So what was Immortal streaming before he... You won't make me cry. I'll do it. I'll do it on stream if I have to. I'll right in front of you. Make it real awkward for the both of us. Me and the audience. That's two. Boom. Everybody gets one. Tell him, Peter. Apparently everyone gets one. Lance potion. Time to make the potions. Halfway to the middle point of the arrow. I have to see my... I have to get through my loading screen so I can see what you're talking about. You know what's gonna hurt the most? The last, like... I'm gonna mute myself and I'm gonna say it. So you have to hear it in like 3 seconds when it pops up on your stream. Don't look at it. Don't touch it. Don't even think about it. Oh, don't be like that, baby. You know I'm just playing. Oh, don't be mad. Always trips me up when I hit those flowers for my ability, because I'm like, am I using a potion and I don't know it? And then I'm like, nope, I'm just hitting the flower. Because it makes the same potion sound, and I'm like, please make it a different audio cue, because that is awkward as shit. I feel like you're gonna hit it, like if you don't get it while I'm on stream, it's gonna be like 10 minutes afterwards. I do my best to not have friends with punchable faces. I totally understand. It's a valid ask. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna have to go all the way up to the top now again. Son of a bitch! Someone found a guy. I know I found one, but... it's the worst when the bar is just like a bee's dick away and you're like, no! Oh god, why? Who replaced my apple juice with urine? I'm scared. He just tends to not be PC. Good dude, just, you know, has a hard time giving up some words. I'm just like, my brother in Christ. You're a good little grind sesh. Wait. Hold on. Phrasing? Hello? Are we doing phrasing anymore? Billy? Oh yeah, that's gonna be a nice little... That's a skill point I'm glad I put in. 10% movement speed on kill. He's right up there with like max fury. I'm like, thank God, because my barbarian is slow as shit. I think it's a soft J. Come on, other way. There we go. Bad at that game, if you want to come back. Yeah. If they... Oh, you would have, because originally it was supposed to be like halfway through April. It was supposed to be like, not next week, but the following week, I think. They bumped it out 2 weeks, basically. Yeah, I'm always down to shoot the shit about pretty much anything. I generally keep politics and religion out of China vibe. No one needs that. Hello, what up, Pocket? Welcome, welcome. We're all just hanging out. Having a time. I can't speak for them if they're having a good time or not. It's not my job. I'm not your supervisor. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. It's going. Help. And now he's singing to himself because he is sad. I keep him muted because no one should hear that. It's because you're the opposite of God's favorite. Sorry. I don't make the rules. Just enforce them. What? Give me your kneecaps. Ah. Give me your tippy toes. I got so mad at that movie when it came out, I'm not gonna lie to you. So, Frozen used all of their advertising to make it look like it was a movie about a reindeer and a snowman, and I was all about it. And then we all, like a big group of us went and saw it, and it's just like, nope, it's about a princess and another princess, and an angry German guy, and then also a snowman and a reindeer. And I'm like, I feel lied to about what this movie's about. They pay you well because they don't want you to work for anyone else, so you can be on call for them at all times. They're one of the few companies that, while they're terrible, also do one thing right. Then they do dumb shit, like making Robert Downey Jr. fucking Doctor Doom. Nobody needs that. Nobody asked. Yeah, I've fallen off the bandwagon of their movies, and I'm like, it's fine. I don't need it in my life anymore. It's okay. Because I was up to date to for a long, long time, and I don't know. I'm very happy for you being done with Diablo for this season. At a certain point during the season, when you're done with shit, it's like, what am I gonna do? Face roll my goddamn controller in hopes that I get a small upgrade after a month? Like, yeah. Oh, you got a new piece of gear. Well, let's see if RNG has anything to say about that. Yeah, see, I don't like that. Because nobody asked me and they won't put me on their management team. I keep trying. They said I'm not rich enough to tell them what to do. I'm not rich enough to tell them what to do. Maybe one day. Ow. Nice. My cousin, his karate teacher was Raphael in the second movie. That's like the most random, like, sidebar, like, it's like the worst version of, like, 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Like, my cousin knew the guy who played Raphael in Ninja Turtles 2. And then I always used to joke, I'm like, isn't that the one where Raphael's in the bathtub the whole time because it gets... Bleh. So how long did it take before you felt so dehydrated you were gonna vomit? Welcome. I see the numbers going up every now and then, so hello. If I have to, so do you. They're like, let's get you to 300. I'm just like, please get him to 300. Let's go do like 12 at 200 and just call it a night. Like, if it only took me 10 runs at 200, I would do it. I'd find a way. You would not get through it nearly as fast. You got Moxie. What year is this? Moxie? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Alexa has rehearsal tomorrow, and then she's got her show again Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then she's done with the show. All of them, because she's always doing, like... Oh yeah, she has another one, like, already lined up. Like, some of the meetings have already happened, so I do know she has another ready to go on to. My wife is a stage manager for theater around our area. She's way cooler than me. Yeah, she's excited about it. I'm excited for you being 300 too. And farming on Monster Hunter so I can make more sets of armor for no reason. Listen, I made all the fucking beta sets. Now I gotta go back and make alpha sets. because I was stupid and didn't make one of each the first time around. So... yeah, that would be the way to do it, so you only have to make 2 sets of each and then you have all the visuals. Well, there's some talented folk. Like the character, but like just like the outfit of like piecing together like different armors, and I'm like, that looks so fucking good, and I'm just like, who doesn't want a Poly Princess game where you murder monsters? Like, that's best of both worlds. But you told me not to talk about it, so just keep going. Unless I die like that! Just random bolts of lightning. I was just chilling, and it's just like, you gotta die! I'm like, bro, I didn't even do anything yet. I just got here. What do you mean? Lavin, my buddy, we're pretty sure his wife is pregnant. And we were giggling. I'm like, my friend, I love you so much, but how do I put this? Remember when my wife and I got married, and we had our buddy who went to the reception venue instead of the wedding venue? It's that guy. Brother in Christ, your ADD is so fucking bad. Please start taking your medication. Because he does, he has real bad ADHD. Like, legitimately, I think it was like a month or 2 ago, or like right after this season started, like season 7. Is that right? Season 7? Around season 7 of this game? Yeah. It was like right after it started, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna play more Diablo. Never been on one since then. Like, sir? Sir? You said you wanted to play with me? I don't... Hello? Because you really just need the ending. 15 minutes. I barely even let him finish dying before I'm already hitting my portal button. Like, going as fast as I can. As fast as Google Fiber will let me go. He's like, beast. As soon as they know how close you are, it's like, okay, we gotta... Everybody lock in, please. I think green is gonna stick with you. For the most part. I'm trying to, but I'm also trying to help clean up, because a lot is getting left behind. You're going full Chad? Alright. Brioche! My dogs are named after bread, because they're purples. And if you keep coming back, sometimes they show up on stream. Moist Justice? What? You. But I can't. Until you actually run across the player again, and you're like, son of a bitch. Well, you know, Monhunt is its own beast, so I gotta repair after this one, but I'll still go. Sometimes I remember the right buttons to press. It's not all the time. Mm-hmm. The one, like, right before the very last one. You're almost there, buddy. Like 45k every time I die, so. At least you'll have, I know, but I do have adult real life things that I have to handle. Otherwise, you know how it goes. Sometimes you get to adult. Alright, well. Alright, teacher comes. I don't know how they wouldn't go well, I guess. You're like, I fucking knew it. I can't express how much I do appreciate you hanging out. It's very kind. I know you have a million other options, but you chose me! Oh, I'm a fucking mess. Who the fuck are these guys? No, we don't want any of your food. Just put some bloody clothes on. Right. This is the perfect kind of zone for a barbarian. Splort. You whirlwinding? Yeah. Ah, okay. My earthquakes are on groundstone, so. Your runes. Gotcha, okay. I knew you'd changed it, so I just wasn't sure, but. But doesn't whirlwind cast when it fills up your bar or whatever? Diablo. I just play it at a mid-level. There, get in the portal. Get back in the fiery water. You're gonna make it, Billy. me out of this dungeon. Ready to go. Oh, okay. It's like, put your XP, your glyph XP. Like, I haven't touched that fucking thing and stopped. I'm like, I got no time for you. I just want you to tell me if you're gonna give me any greater affixes, and then I'm gonna go. 'Cause that's what late game is about. Oh well. Yep. Oh, I don't get mad about it. It's fine. Knobs. It's like, they got like way more hit points than they need. Like, just leave them alone. It's fine. Hit the pipsqueak mobs. There's way more of them. Sometimes you just gotta smack them around a little. Alright. Well, if we can do one more after this, and there's gonna be time anyway, so maybe two, depending if we need another one. I feel like it's lying to you. Yeah, I don't know why, but like, I hit my portal button and it like stopped halfway, and it's like, no, you don't need to leave yet. I'm like, yes I do. I need to go away right now. I don't need to be in this place. It better be. Are you sure? I'm positive. Only fools are positive. Are you sure? I'm positive. Just gotta get to the end. Then it's all over. No Diablo for like 3 weeks. Yeah, the new season starts up the week of the Arc-Tempered Raydao event, I think. I just need that gamma armor. Because I'll have already gotten my new monster and my Zushia armor by then. The way I farm on that game. A bee's dick. It's a dead end. Come on, you bastards! It's fairly certain we're gonna get it on this run, so hell yeah. Then I don't have to touch this game for a while. I was playing Atomfall yesterday. Been playing a lot of Monster Hunter. I'm excited for South at Midnight. Hey! Dairy! Dairy. Legendary.
congrats on 300. Jeez. Oh, God. This part. Get out of here. I'll see y'all in like 2 weeks for more Diablo. Till then.
Better than starting from nothing.
Thank. Oh. I would assume. I gotta get my stuff. This one roll? Oh, I got 3 rolls. Alright, kids, that's actually it for me. This is my normal ending time. So, thank you very, very much for hanging out. Follow if you want to. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm here Monday to Friday, 7 to 10 Central. I'm playing Monster Hunter tomorrow. I'm a very mediocre bow user. See you then.